Alright, so this is going to be a review about the Picube UV coated ball core AoShi. A lot of people have been wondering about how the UV coating quality is, because this is actually the first time we've seen a major cube store release a UV coated cube. So people were wondering if the quality would be comparable to what we see from brands like GAN and mo3. So first of all, for the unboxing of this cube, it's just like unboxing a regular AoShi, except that the cube doesn't come wrapped in plastic. Out of the box, the cube is really gummy because of the setup that Picube applies, which is done by default if you get the core magnet version, but is a small upcharge for the non-core magnet version. After a couple of solves, the lube broke in really well, and the cube had a really unique, smooth, and fast feeling. That being said, it dried out not too long after, so I applied Angstrom lubes. I would suggest lubing the cube yourself if you have the supplies to do so, but if you don't, the Picube setup is still much better than using the cube stock. Another bonus is that as far as I could tell, they lube the core, which is something that most cube stores don't do, especially in big cubes, and is very important for the cube in the long run. I also added extra 3x1.5mm magnets over the corner feet magnets to make the magnet strength stronger for the core. My main problem with Picube core magnet cubes is that there's a lot of distance between the magnets, which makes them not very effective in keeping the cube together, so I like to add extra magnets in between in order to make them stronger. Picube sells these magnets on their website, so you can order them with this cube. The only extra thing is that you'll have to sand down the torpedoes to allow for space for these extra magnets. I have a video on how to do this for the Mailing 7x7 that you can look at if you're not sure how to do this. As for the UV coating quality, it's very high quality. I would say that it's more evenly applied than mo3 and Chi cubes, with the only company it doesn't beat being GAN. I haven't had any issues with the UV coating chipping at all. The only issue I've noticed is that some of the pieces have small black dots on them. It's definitely more noticeable in some pieces than other, and the only piece that you could kind of see it on when you're not trying to see it is this one white and orange wing. It doesn't bother me that much though, since I don't see it that often unless I'm trying to look for it generally. It could also just be a problem with the original cube, because I've noticed that mo3 has a lot of issues with the coloring of their plastic, with pieces having random dots of other colors in them or the colors just being off, so I'm not sure if this is something Picube did or if it's just how the cube was. Another thing to point out is that the logo is actually underneath the UV coating, so you can't remove it, so if you're hoping to use this cube for 6-plan, you might have to find another cube. Overall, I definitely recommend getting this cube if you're considering it. I've always been a fan of core magnets and big cubes since they help a lot with stability, and the cube being UV coated makes the cube really nice to turn on. I'll leave links where you can buy the cube in the description. Thanks for watching this video, and enjoy the rest of these solves.